Because a coochie is a coochie is a coochie. It's called a coochie is a coochie is a coochie. Jess the Mess is just fine. Jess the Mess has her opinion, and Jess is my girl. And let me publicly say how I feel. With biological women and with Jess, I stand with this. Oh, thank you too, July. Yes, I stand with Jess Hilarious. Well, and nobody can't have an opinion opposed to somebody else's, please. I ain't ruffling no feathers too, July. It's the truth is the truth. That ain't no called no ruffling feathers. That's called the truth. Jess is just fine. I talked to Jess. She just fine. All that shit y'all got going on. Child, it's a mess. And here's the killer. From the beginning of the whole breakdown, from when the first queen who said that women don't own periods and don't own womanhood, none of that had anything to do with somebody being mistaken as a trans or as a male. None of that had anything to do with that. Y'all keep making transphobia what you want it to be. Transphobia, any phobia is a fear of something. Ain't nobody scared of no goddamn trans women or trans men. They scared of the bullshit that y'all pushing. But ain't nobody scared of no trans men or no trans women. They really love us. Y'all just making it different. Just the Mess is my girl, and I stand with Just the Mess. Publicly, I'm saying it. I don't give a fuck who don't like it. You ain't gonna do shit. I stand with Jess. That whole argument had nothing to do with who got clocked as a trans man or trans woman. This bitch was talking about women don't own periods. All the trans women I know, all the straight women I know, don't nobody want to have a period. You only want to have a period if you don't want to get pregnant. Or if you forgot to take your shot, your pill. Shit. I'm standing with Jess. Anybody don't like it can kiss my dick in the face and start at my lips. I stand with Jess on this one and all biological women. Trans women cannot have periods. We shouldn't even be having a discussion about it. What we should be discussing is Ron DeSantis telling people that slavery taught us skills. Slavery ain't taught me shit. First of all, I ain't never been a slave. I would have never been a good slave. I would have told on everybody and ran away. Call me Harriet Tubman with a penis. I would have been the Harriet Tubman trans woman king because I would have ran my ass off. I'm not cleaning up shit. Fuck you and them regular ass kids. Yeah, I'm standing with Jess. You motherfucking right I stand. And I talked to Jess. And I've spoken with Tasha K. Some things don't even need to be addressed. Some people don't even need to insert themselves in things that had nothing. That was not the conversation. The conversation was never about who got spooked. The conversation was about women don't own periods and women don't own womanhood. Women own periods and women own womanhood, and we can't borrow a period, but we have borrowed being a woman from women. Did y'all hear what I said? We have borrowed being a woman from women. Understand that. We have borrowed that. And thank you, women, for loaning it to us. I'll take it. It was the legend of a steel claw. Child, DeSantis is losing in the country, and he's losing in his own state. People sick of DeSantis. Let me tell you what people getting sick of. People sick of bullshit. They getting sick of DeSantis and his bullshit. They are now sick of some of these trans girls, these young angry ass trans bitches pushing the wrong narrative to the world on America. God don't make no mistakes, but you live in a country where you can live as and identify as whatever you want to. Y'all don't want to hear that. Y'all don't want to hear that. Y'all want to... You acting like the sexist men that run this country. So women are just third world people. A woman had your ass. As soon as you remember that, you're going to be okay. A woman had your ass. Get your room together because the cleaning ladies will get your room, mop your room and do your room together. So get everything up so they can clean your room tomorrow. But Flame, do non-binary... Y'all can miss me with all that non-binary shit. You got a dick or a pussy. You got a uterus or you got a man's tool. It don't matter what you identify as. Non-binary is a woman. A lot of them are women. Y'all talking about, oh, trans men can have kids because trans men are biologically women. Of course they can have children. They got a uterus and a vagina. Of course they can have have children. You can put all the labels and titles and shit that you want to. But if it's a coochie or a dingaling, that's it. It's a coochie or a dingaling. So stop with all the non-binary, gender non-conforming. It's a dick or a pussy. You try to cloud and muddy the waters and make it confusing to people. You can't confuse people. I identify as this goddamn telephone here. But do this phone want some dick or some pussy? Because DNA is DNA. You could be the most beautiful trans woman or most masculine trans man, and in 1,000 years when they dig you up and check your bone marrow, it's going to say male or female. It ain't going to say gender non-conforming, non-binary, bisexual under the bridge around the corner, through the block under the gangway. Knock it off. Knock it the fuck off. Mad at everybody but the wrong person. Y'all leave Jess alone. Leave these women alone. These women are living their life fighting already through society, trying to make their way, being disgruntled and pushed down by me and by society. And y'all dumbasses is playing the fool, letting the white society, the white gays that run shit, tell you, oh, this is what you need to do. This isn't there, and we're going to keep you working. We're going to put you in movies. We're going to put you on TV. Okay, and what? And you lose what? For what should it profit a man to gain the whole world and lose his motherfucking soul? You lost your mind. You may not lose your soul, but you damn sure done lost your mind. Yeah. Again, I stand with Jess Hilarious, because she ain't said shit wrong. And the argument was never about whether she got spooked as a woman or a man. The argument was the women own periods. Don't get distracted by the bullshit that other people are trying to initiate to make themselves relevant. It's bullshit. Because that was never the argument. This queen came on here talking about a period. What women don't own periods. Women don't own womanhood. Girl, that was the argument. Nothing else. Anything else anybody came with from the left was some just stupid shit. It shows your incompetence, though. It really does. It shows how smart you think you're not. Y'all tag my bitch Jess. That's my bitch right there. She ain't said shit wrong. In fact, it needed to be said from a woman. It needed to be said from a biological woman. Because I can say I ain't never been a woman. I will never be a biological woman. Most of the trans bitches that's speaking on it all of the trans bitches that's speaking on it will never be a biological woman. Get your ass out here. I got a fly in here, y'all. I hate flies. So speak on what you can. Shit. Jalen White. Hey, Jalen, the full context of the video wasn't about trans women, but about trans men who have periods and feelings towards them. Child, it don't matter what trans men shouldn't even be speaking about tampons. They live their life openly as a man. What they do in the bathroom when it's time for their month time is their business. The trans men ain't up in arms. The trans men are not disgruntled. It's these trans women who's feeling some kind of way. It's bullshit. Y'all got to stop pushing this narrative of bullshit. I don't know what Maddie said. I didn't see Maddie's page. I don't know nothing about any of that. All I've been seeing was the clickbait. I didn't go into that. But I've had a real conversation with Jess Hilarious. I've had a real conversation with Tasha K. That's not my problem or my business. And don't come on my page attacking Maddie. If y'all want to attack Maddie, y'all take that shit on her page. I'm not attacking Maddie. I'm not attacking anybody. I'm telling you what the fuck the truth is. There is a penis and there is a dingaling. Stop coming at me with the gender non-conforming, bisexual, metrosexual. It's a dick or a pussy. You see how easy that is? Yeah, it's the younger generation because they've been pushed. The narrative has been pushed in their head through the internet and through so-called celebrities who telling them, "Oh, you this and you that, you this and you that." Carol, please. You whatever you feel like you are. And when I'm a girl, I feel like a girl. I'm a girl. When I'm a guy and I feel like a guy, I'm a guy. Because guess what? I told myself that. I own that. Can't nobody else tell me what. I don't need validation from nobody. I need my check. I don't need validation from no group, no organization, no nationality, no sexual identity group or generation. All I need to tell myself is, Flame, you a pretty bitch and a gorgeous nigga. Huh? You hear that? Some of y'all need to take that up. Go look in the mirror and see that person, because I don't think y'all see that. I think y'all just see a blob of shit. A crock of shit. Starting with that bitch who told some women don't own periods. Girl, sit your dumb ass down. If anybody mama should have ever swallowed them, it might have been hers. This ain't about politicians, Shibo. We not talking about politicians. We talking about bitches who live in a yellow submarine. You see what happened to that last submarine, don't you? You better stay out them damn submarines. That last submarine was made out of bubble gum and hairspray. Ridiculous. Ooh, it's hot. Y'all done got me warm. I'm flashing. Oh, I love all women. I love my black sisters the most, but I love all women. Because I know that I wouldn't exist if it was not for a woman. I wouldn't be who I am. And I ain't talking about being a girl or being titties or dressing up, living as. I'm talking about even be here. You can't get pregnant in the booty hole. I tried. Both ways. You cannot get pregnant in your booty hole. And you can't get pregnant in one of those man-made coochies. It don't work. You bitches is living the facade and you can get on my damn nerves. And you think I give a fuck about y'all being mad? Y'all done stopped so much work for me, bitch. At this point, bitch, all bets are off. You can be a trans woman. You could be a happy trans woman. You could be a happy trans man. But you don't take from somebody else because you can't. You could be a happy trans man or a happy trans woman. That's fine. You can also be a happy woman or a happy man. What you cannot be is a disheveled in between. Because some of you bitches is disheveled living in between. Jess Hilarious was not wrong. Because the argument was, the queen said that women don't own periods and they don't own womanhood. These other people coming at her talking about she was mistaken for a man. That has nothing to do with what the original argument was. That is called distraction. You bringing in a narrative just because you want to get in on this argument. Sit your dumb ass down. I'm going to give me a concert. I'm going to go on to it and I'm going to call it For Real Bitches Only. For bitches with good pussy only. Dexter, stop holding the conversation with the dog across the street. Yeah, then play the victim. Oh, they attacked me. Oh, child. That was never about that. That was about this girl saying that the periods and womanhood don't own to women. It had nothing to do with who got mistaken for whom. That's called a distraction tactic. That's called I'm inserting myself where I wasn't even invited to this argument. This is just what I put on, honey, Kiki. I ain't pick no colors. It's whatever be the closest, I just grab. It's clean. I put it on. I just put it on. Listen. All the bullshit that they throw at me, I'm transphobic, I'm this, ain't shit wrong with me. I just look like this. I went on the Breakfast Club in 2019. I want y'all to go back and look at that episode where I had the gold dress on. Everything I said on that Breakfast Club on that day has come to fruition. I ain't psychic, because if I was, I'd have won that $1 billion the other day. I ain't psychic. I'm just free with the bullshit. And I stand with Jess Hilarious. Let me publicly say that again. I stand with Jess Hilarious. I stand with women. Because it's bullshit. And you want respect as a trans woman, then give respect to the women that bore you. Because that's where it starts. It starts with your own mama. All that flame. What is a woman? Oh, what are they asking all these trans girls? What is a woman? What is a woman? What? Oh, a woman is a social construct. A woman is hormones and chromosomes. A vagina don't make you a woman. Flame, what is a woman? Your mother. Because that's how you got here, through a woman. Your mother. Shit. Y'all miss me with that bullshit. Y'all on that bullshit. And y'all allowing these trans bitches with a little clout to push bullshit. It's bullshit. We allergic to bullshit, ain't we? We got bullshit in our government. Now we got to have bullshit living in our regular lives.